So I'm live here for Duets from Balboa Park, our Duets feature, and I have guest artist, multi-instrumentalist, Abe Lagrimas Jr. with me. Hey Abe, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. How's it going, Abe?
There's like mega echo going on right now. So.
Oh, do you have it turned off on your phone?
Let me, sorry.
Is the echo coming through your phone or from this?
I have no idea.
Gotcha. Because if you have it on your phone,
yeah.
Jazz still in the background. There's jazz in the background?
Hello, Allison. I'm here.
Hi there, Abe. Welcome.
Okay.
We're at this beautiful place on the back gate of the Japanese Friendship Garden in Balboa Park, San Diego, California. I'm facing the Spreckles Organ Pavilion. Let me show you a quick shot of that. Everyone saw it a moment ago but didn't know what I was talking about. And it is right here. And now do you have echo going on, Abe?
No. I closed everything.
Okay.
So it was
probably something coming back. Okay, working now. Elle, thank you so much.
I think we're good now.
We are good. So we're going to start from the top. This first song is a Brazilian tune by an artist called Guinga. I had the pleasure of studying under him and breaking bread with him and really getting inspired by him. And he was a dentist starting out, not starting out, in a previous career, decided to go into music full time, and is just a genius composer, guitarist, beautiful vocalist as well. This is a song of his entitled Canibaile, which is kind of a play on words with cannibal and bailar, to dance.
1, 2, 2, 2.
Quim, quim, andei cantando lagrimente, e a cada paquiteio, patueiro, frango de macumba. Vinis turista, viviam me alugando, e ainda furava meu zabumba. Depois chegava um rádio na FM, dançando sobre a minha tumba. Eu senti o drama de uma neta, numa das mãos tomou um mosquete com a outra, que eu faço? Virei palácio, onde eu sou quanto calor, e eu torei de touro. E eu vi rádio ligado na FM, enquanto tomo pelo couro. Araquiri, maracutaia, eu vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia. Araquiri, maracutaia, eu vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia. Derramado cai o candeeiro, nesse entreveiro eu sou cofi, me pode vir David, me porque Canibaile sou eu. Não pode esquecer como tá remomo que no que é meu. Quen, quen, andei cantando lagrimente, e a cada paquiteio, patueiro, frango de macumba. Vinis turista, viviam me alugando, e ainda furava meu zabumba. Depois chegava um rádio na FM, dançando sobre a minha tumba. Eu senti o drama de uma neta, numa das mãos tomou um bosquete com a outra, que eu faço? Virei palácio, onde eu sou quanto calor, eu terei touro. E ouvi rádio ligado na FM, enquanto tomo pelo couro. Araquiri, maracutaia, eu vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia. Araquiri, maracutaia, eu vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia. Derramado cai o candeeiro, nesse entreveiro eu sou cofi, me pode vir David, me porque Canibaile sou eu. Não pode esquecer como que eu amo, que no que é meu. vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia, araquiri, maracutaia. Eu vou soltar a pomba gira nessa praia, derramar o cara de candeeiro. Nesse entreveiro, sou cofi, me pode vir David Vini, Canibaile sou eu. Não faças caso como cate, como que capo no que é meu. Que pede muito difícil, o confusileiro mício. Peteio, guaramato te meteu.
Yeah. And you're back, Abe. Woo.
Yay!
Ah,
Very nice.
Thank you. Yay! Good job. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that one on ukulele. It was made for it. Well, you know, with the Brazilian cavaquinho sound is very much like the ukulele, and I think it's 4-string as well. So it's kind of like their version. And I've heard that song played on the cavaquinho before, so we did that one first together during my Wanderlust release date at Hawaii Public Radio in Honolulu, didn't we? I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show a photo of this.
A couple years back, huh?
It's been a couple
3
years.
3 years, maybe?
Let's see, 3, going on 4.
Yeah.
Going on 4. And here's a photo of that, so that they won't hear you for a second, but we had a great time. Actually, last month, you'll notice on my left is Ethan Capone, pianist Ethan Capone, and he was my Duets feature at the beginning of last month. And just happened that Abe is on this one. So the other guy in the picture next to Abe is Reggie Padilla, and he's a fantastic saxophonist. Let me come back to you. Zoom chat. Yeah. So you had shaker on that, and what kind of ukulele did you play on that one? What size?
That's my tenor.
Your
Tenor
tenor.
ukulele made by Ko'olau Ukuleles and from Hawaii.
Awesome. And how many do you have?
Ooh, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have about 5.
That's
Yeah.
not excessive,
5.
especially
Yeah,
for
it's not
someone of your
excessive.
stature. You know?
But I really play like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play the tenor a lot,
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what.
or the concert maybe?
Mostly tenor for a lot of the solo stuff I do.
Yeah.
You know.
Now later on, we're going to hear, and it might even be the next song, that you play bass. Is that an ukulele or is that a bass guitar?
That's a bass.
Okay. An acoustic bass or
It's pretty much a bass, but it's made by Ohana. But it is called the bass. They call it the bass ukulele.
okay. And it's made by Ohana, so
It's made by Ohana, who also makes ukuleles.
Yes, exactly.
And but it's tuned just like a standard bass, so E, A, D, G.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that the next song coming up showcases the bass as well. I can't remember, but
I try to play the bass.
you do a beautiful job. Actually, I've been enjoying your video features that you've been posting on Facebook, and maybe you're posting them on YouTube. I'm not sure. Where
YouTube as well.
You're playing 2 up to 5 instruments. and
Doing
you've got them
doing
all.
these multi-instrumental compilation videos.
I love it.
Just to kind of keep the music going, you know.
And keep the chops up.
Yeah. Yeah. for
And
sure.
would you say that that you've also become a lot more adept at the whole video editing experience?
Yeah.
I mean, how were your chops in video editing before this whole thing hit?
They were non-existent
Wow.
pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Okay. So I asked that. It was a pointed question. So
Yeah.
because I've really I've dabbled in it over the years, but
right. It hasn't been my thing. It's not really my thing, but it's. I mean, we all have to adapt, you know.
Don't we?
Obviously.
Yes,
I mean,
we do.
You're doing this. We're all doing this. We all gotta figure out ways to kind of keep the music going.
That's it. And get it out to the people in a way that is accessible. So we're going to do a Beatles tune. This next one is an arrangement by San Diego pianist Danny Green. So normally this original recording was done in 4/4 time signature. And this one is a kind of a jazz waltz. So enjoy something.
Something in the way he moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way he woos me. I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe him how. Something in his smile he shows that I don't need no other lover. Something in his style that shows me I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe and how. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know, I don't know. Just stick around now, it may show. I don't know, I don't know. Something. Shows me I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe in how. Awesome. Oh my gosh, your solo was incredible on that, Abe. Oh my word, that was so beautiful. Have you done that?
Very cool arrangements too.
Oh, I loved that
Allison,
one.
your tunes, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what people do.
A lot of fun to play over.
I was going to say, have you done that one in 3 before?
No, first time.
Okay.
And it works. It works.
It does work really nicely.
Yeah.
I feel like there was another one that you've done. Oh no, Aloha O is not in 3. It was just done to a bit of a different vibe. That's right. I was thinking the time signature might have changed as well. It's amazing what just changing the rhythm will do to a song. It can transform it. And yeah, fun stuff. Let's see. Well, we're going to keep moving down. This next one is a song written for the late great Antonio Carlos Jobim. By Michael Franks, who is a San Diego native, lived in La Jolla. And I learned while I was living in Japan and singing this song in all the karaoke boxes in Japanese, that it was actually a song in English from a guy that wrote it in my hometown. So I thought it was a Japanese song. So it's always a nice twist to experience the it's a small world after all kind of effect, when you're traveling. So this one is entitled Antonio no Uta, which is Antonio's song. Another title for it is The Rainbow.
Antonio says our friendship is 100 proof, and the vulture that circles Rio, it hangs in the LA sky, and the blankets they gave the Indians only made them die. We sing the song forgotten for so long, and let the music flow like light into a rainbow. We know the dance, and we have the chance to break these chains and flow like light into the rainbow.
Gorgeous. This is a real treat.
Yeah, Allison.
This experience is a real treat. It's like, you know, when you're doing stuff live, like in the moment live, you don't know what's coming next, and that's all part of the improvisational experience. You know, you're listening and you're reacting to the music, but now this music you've recorded in your studio and sent to me, and now it's playing. And just for sake of it being in the moment, I only listened to it once or twice just to kind of know the form, you know. But I don't remember all the nuances, obviously, so that it's still this fresh experience.
It still feels fresh.
Yeah, and oh yeah, super fun. I love that ending, by the way. And again, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say again, I love your solo. So I don't want that to be contrived, but I'm serious.
That's one we've worked together a few times. I don't actually remember doing that one with you.
Oh, really?
This might have been my first time.
Ah,
great
okay.
tune. I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Ua. I don't know if you know many Japanese recording artists, but Ua was one of my favorites when I was living in Japan, and she had this on one of her albums, and I did it. It was my go-to Japanese tune, you know, when we did karaoke with our friends.
It's a Jobim tune.
It's a Michael Frank's tune about Jobim.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
Antonio's song. He wrote it about Antonio Carlos Jobim.
I see.
He was highly influenced by the
Great
Brazilian
tune.
stuff. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
Ann Johnson. Wow, Abe, love the layers you're adding. One by one, great sound. And you rock. Teka
Thank you, Ann. Thank you,
Penterici. Teka from Santa Barbara, fantastic Brazilian singer and guitarist. Do you know Teka? She went to Berklee as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's Santa Barbara. She came down for my Brazil Jazz Festa one year, and we had a blast. Teka's online with us now.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thank you, Teka. And who else do we have? And sound is going well. Awesome. We're going to keep moving forward. Here is one that we absolutely had to include since we have ukulele in the mix. And I won't say anything more. This is on my first album, by the way, which, for everyone listening here, it is available for purchase. I have not sold a CD in person since the pandemic. Here we go. The beginning of this gives a little nod to the great Ella Fitzgerald's recording.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, why can't I? Burning. Yay, Abe. Amy Cool, hey. Hi, Abe and Allison. Love this version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Thanks. So, Abe is a drummer. He's a serious drummer. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Surprise. It's funny, but there's like this whole group of people out there who have no idea, who just know me as a ukulele player.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah, drums. I've been playing drums almost my whole life. That's what I studied. That's what I went to school for.
And you went back east to
that's
the Mecca.
Attended Berklee College of Music as a drummer. I will always be first and foremost a drummer.
Yes.
That's not going to change. That's kind of where, that's kind of like my foundation, I guess you could say. And then everything I play, I channel, the drums in one way or another into that instrument, whatever it is that I'm playing.
Your interpretation of every other sound is based on it from the rhythmic level up. Is that what you're?
Yeah. I think so. It's fair to say that. Yeah. And I recommend other musicians to play drums as well, because it's kind of gives you a whole different perspective, rhythmically. So.
And when you collaborate with other musicians on drums, what kind of stuff do you do?
It's mostly jazz jazz stuff.
Yeah.
But just whatever comes my way.
Yeah.
I love the challenge.
Absolutely. We love
whatever it may be.
The first time that I saw you, actually, that led me to reach out to you when I think I had like a corporate gig up in LA someplace that you joined. That was a Laguna Beach hot rod
the first time
festival.
we worked together.
Yeah, on a hot day.
I see.
Right
Yeah.
But I was led to call you because you had, or maybe still have, I'm sure, a project with did they both go to Berklee? With Roman Collin, pianist, and bassist Sean Conley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you meet both? I always get this one wrong. One of them you met at home in Hawaii.
Right. Sean is from Hawaii.
Sean is from Hawaii, and Roman you met in Berklee.
So we grew up playing together.
Okay.
Me and Sean, we grew up playing together. We met through the band program. Even though we went to different high schools, we met while doing all-state select band.
Yeah,
select
it's a
jazz
small
band. So,
family of musicians.
and then we started working as a rhythm section together at local gigs.
Okay.
So we got a chance to play a lot together. And
Very
then
cool.
when I
so
went
you grew
up
up together, pretty much musically.
Pretty much, yeah, musically. And then I met Roman, fine pianist at Berklee, and then we years later we formed a trio together.
And that was it East West? Tell me the name of it again.
The name of the group, the trio?
Yes.
The North.
The North. Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah.
There was an
East,
directional
West,
thing
the
in
North.
there. The North. And you guys came down to San Diego to Dizzy's to play.
We did, yeah.
And Roman and I had just done had just come back from New York, where he had played with me for a Blue Note gig, and he did my April in Paris release at Subculture in New York a couple years prior to that. And I had just come back from playing with him and saw that he was coming to San Diego and that his parents were actually even going to meet him there. And you were the drummer in his band, and I was just blown away by your nuances and your sound. And so the next time I had an opportunity, I called you for a gig, and I was hooked.
Yeah.
And then when I found out you played ukulele, I'm just like, okay.
And here we are.
And we tried to make that happen for a couple years, I know, on the island, and we did. We
finally did. I remember there was a couple years where we were trying to
just reaching out.
Figure
Are you going
out
to
a
the
time.
island? No, I'm not. I just came back or whatever.
It's like we would always miss each other, and then we
Yeah.
finally got a chance to work together, right?
Yes, yeah. So super thrilled. So everyone, Abe Lagrimas Jr. here
Yay.
on Duets feature here at Garden Stream. I am in Balboa Park. Let me show you some of my views. I am facing the Spreckles Organ Pavilion. The sun is starting to go down. It's getting later or earlier and earlier, isn't it? Here is Okay, well that angle is gone because I did not plug in the camera, the electric. But here's a little bit of the side of the Japanese Friendship Garden is on the other side of this fence right here, and lush, very impressive Japanese gardens right here in Balboa Park. 15 gardens, exotic gardens, and all kinds of museums. And in fact, Balboa Park is larger than Central Park in New York. I just learned 1,200 acres, which was mind-blowing because Central Park's huge. It's like a city. But yes, that's where we are, and we're going to keep moving through. So Abe is with you live from Los Angeles, and I am here in Balboa Park in San Diego, California, and we are doing this digital magic via Zoom and recorded music that he recorded on his own and sent to me that I'm playing live to. So I do want to mention, though, this takes a lot of work and time to put together. He recorded each of these songs, some of them multiple instruments, and did a superb job. Abe, thank you so much for your professionalism.
Yeah, a lot of fun doing it.
This is our income, our performance income. So with that being said, we really...
I've had a lot of practice all summer making these videos. And then so when you actually came up with the opportunity, I was like, okay, I could do this. I can do it.
Exactly. Yes, and I hope that we will continue to be compensated for the music that we're putting out there and the beauty of the art, keep it alive and doing beautiful things. So I just put up my scene for
Lovely.
concert donations. Venmo and PayPal, you've got my links there. Allison Adams Tucker is my full name. You can find me anywhere. And thank you, everyone, for donating. Treat this like a concert. It's what it is for us. And it took me all day yesterday and 2 hours before the show here to set all this stuff up to live stream for you with all kinds of gadgets that I'm very proud that it worked in the end. We've had some audio problems in the beginning, but we figured it out. So thank you for your concert donation. And with that, Abe, I brought you back on for a sec. With that, I'm going to go on to this next tune, which is on my third album, my last album that you performed in Honolulu with me on. And this is a song. I lived in Japan for 4 years in Kyoto Prefecture, and a township, a section, a village next to my town of Maizuru was called Takeda. And this song was written, it's a folk song written in they're not quite sure, the 14 or 1500s, in the town of Takeda about a girl who was taken probably from a very young age from her poor family to be the nanny, the wet nurse of an infant child of a wealthy family. And this is her lullaby to this baby as she misses her parents and she's hungry and she's cold and is trying to take care of this screaming child when she's a child of her own. This is entitled Takeda Lullaby, or Takeda no Komori-uta. a sad song. I don't know if it comes out for people that don't understand Japanese, but at the very end, she knows that her village is on the other side of the mountain, and oh, if I could just go see my parents, I just want to go over there in the cold and wet. What was I thinking about? Oh, I'll talk about, what was that? It was a traditional Japanese song from Takeda.
I had a long time ago, back in the 80s, when I was in college, I had a brother came back from Japan, and he gave me this tape to play, and the song just sticks in my head, but I can't ever find it. I don't know the words, but I don't have to
Yeah.
do it. I'm trying to figure out that last song
Reminded you of it. I'm wondering if it might be Sakura. That's the most popular one. Sakura. Sakura, sakura yayoi no koto ga iwatasu. Okay. I have not sung that one before. I don't recognize it. And great voice. Thank you so much for sharing. It reminded this gentleman here at the park of another song that he had learned from a friend who had come back from Japan. He was trying to get the title, but we couldn't figure it out. I was going to give a little plug for the October Garden Stream Lives that are coming up. So first Sundays are going to be the Duets series. So we have Abe Lagrimas Jr. with us here today. And in November, I will have San Francisco guitarist Brian Moran. And in December, I will have New York bassist Marco Panaccia. And in January, I will have Paris pianist Emanuele Massarotti. And haven't gone any further than that, but super excited for these duos. They're a lot of fun. They bring it down and into a really intimate level where you can have fun and then have to do all the technical stuff, to keep it moving forward. But that's first Sundays. And then second Sundays is just me and my own little travel uke.
Your uke.
My uke. Alla uke, 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 uke. I am going to make like a little jingle. Hi there. Is that Sharon under the mask? Hey, Sharon, I have a fan that came here, and I recognized her through the mask. Oh, you saw the photo, and she found me because of where I was sitting. That's great. And she brought her adorable little puppy. How exciting. Thanks for coming, Sharon. Oh. And I kept it kind of on the down low so that I don't gather a crowd, but now I'm thinking, it's so chill here. I'm gonna start just telling everyone exactly where it is, and there's lots of room for people to sit out here and enjoy. So Alla Uke on the second Sunday, so I'll be back right here next Sunday at 4:30 for some fun with ukulele on a beginning note, so please don't judge me according to what you're hearing today, because let me tell you, it's not gonna be that. But it is a lot of fun, and it's from the heart and soul, so. And then the third Sunday of October, which is the 18th, same time, 4:30, live streaming on YouTube and Facebook, but also in person. I'm going to be at the Marston House in San Diego. It's part of Balboa Park's property, but it is actually around the park on the other side. And it is the home of the founder of Balboa Park, and one of the forefathers of San Diego, George Marston, will be in the formal garden. I'll have a full band tearing it up with the Roaring Twenties theme. April West on trombone, Ed Kornhauser on piano, Ivana Wasinski on bass, and Claudio Rochat Felix on drums. We're going to have a bunch of fun. That is the 18th. And everyone is invited to come and join if you're here in San Diego, or please come online and watch us.